I regret abandoning my old Minecraft worlds. Some of them I abandoned out of necessity. I did play on Minecraft Pocket Edition after all. Others I abandoned out of boredom, or because I had gotten too good at the game. That's where I went wrong. You see, I considered any evolution in my build style a reason to begin anew. But evolution is a natural part of playing the game. It's inevitable. I, like most others, began playing Minecraft with no idea what I was doing. I didn't know what blocks were in the game, or where to find diamonds, or even how to navigate my tiny 256 by 256 block Minecraft Pocket Edition world. Of course, I was to evolve from this. I, yet again like most others, consulted YouTube to expand upon my game knowledge and accelerate my evolution as a Minecraft player. But I ran into a problem. All of these videos, they involved a different version of the game. For a while, I continued to play on my iPod Touch, but it wasn't the same. I yearned for the Java edition of the mines. Okay, but seriously, I asked my mom if I could play Minecraft on the family computer, and much to my surprise, she said yes. Finally, I could make a world like all those I'd been watching on YouTube. I could have my very own man cave like Etho. I'd make one world and stick to it. Except I didn't. The first world I created, I deleted in frustration after a creeper blew up my storage room. I then tried my hand at mods for a while, Attack of the B Team anyone, which I ultimately found to be an unfulfilling experience. Mods didn't last, they felt temporary. And then I watched so much Hermitcraft and building with BOO that I reacquired my taste for vanilla. So finally, I made a forever world. And it actually lasted a long time. EB Survival, I called it. It was such a relic of its time, titled after my own childhood nickname. This was likely around 2015, but now I really have no way of knowing. Either way, I had started this world long before the Forever World had made its rounds on YouTube. I spawned in near some dark oaks, built a few fantasy-style houses, and they were more like huts, really, an AFK fish farm, and then I called it quits until I was ready to return, and I always did. It's said that Minecraft is one of those games you never really quit. You just take long breaks. And I, for one, am guilty on all counts. I'd returned to EB Survival for years. I built a larger elven town, some rudimentary custom trees and a wheat field, and even a cathedral, which for its time wasn't half bad. We just don't talk about the back. I really have so many fond memories of this world. Even as life progressed, I still had EB Survival as a fragment of my childhood or adolescence or whatever you want to call it, you get the point. And then I abandoned it. I'd finally graduated college. I was an adult. I could do so much better. After all, what could be more poetic than starting a new world alongside a new chapter of my life? The Caves and Cliffs update made it all the more convenient. I spawned in a cherry grove, amazed at how far the game had come since starting EB Survival. Cherry Fantasy Survival, I named this world. According to Minecraft's official progression trademark, which is a whole other video on its own, I got pretty far in the game. I beat the Ender Dragon, obtained Elytra and Shulker boxes, and even built a variety of farms, but something felt empty. I wanted to share this world and its experiences. That's when I started this YouTube channel. So the cycle began once more. I created a new world, Oggie's Let's Play this time, recording its progress on this channel. At that point in my life, free time was abundant, and creating a Let's Play series fulfilled me. My videos did somewhat well too. It was only a matter of time before I was invited onto an SMP, Whimsicraft. And so the cycle began again. This time I shared the world with other players, and I had the most fun I've ever had playing Minecraft. I made dear friends and almost never got anything done because they were so fun to be around. I constructed my favorite build ever though, so my time on Whimsicraft wasn't without quote-unquote progress. At this point in time, I started my graduate degree, and my time spent playing Minecraft, let alone making videos, dwindled. I took one of those infamous Minecraft breaks. And that brings me to today. I have some free time, and an excitement to immerse myself in this blocky world once more. But something has been irking me. I feel as though I have so much history with Minecraft, and almost nothing to show for it. I mean, sure, I have some old world files that I haven't opened in years, but that's really it, and I really don't want to continue the cycle. So that brings us to the idea that spawned this video. What if I could somehow take every survival build I have and stitch them into one world to rule them all, one world to bind them? What if I could still have a version of EB survival that coexists with my more advanced builds? Well, I did some research, and as it turns out, I can do just that using a program called MCA Selector and a handy YouTube tutorial, which I've linked below. All I had to do was dig up my old saves, delete unwanted chunks, and paste the remaining chunks into one master world file. As a note, if you try this on your own, please back up your worlds first. As it turns out, this process works quite well due to the biome blending feature Minecraft now has. I nearly cried seeing my Whimsicraft base for the first time in nearly a year, as it towered beside older, more personal builds. I did, of course, set some rules for myself during this process. The first being survival builds only, and the second being personal builds only, meaning I'm the only person who could have built them. Easy enough, and totally, absolutely worth it. I find the rules to be fun. This is my forever world after all, and the beauty of such a world is that there are no rules besides those you set for yourself. It's your world and yours alone. There's no real cheating. You can use keep inventory or /give or even creative if it makes you happy. If you're curious at all about this process, I encourage you to give it a try. Again, just make sure to back up your worlds first. But why even do so? Why not start anew and just stick with it for real this time? Well, first of all, there's something to be said about reliving your old Minecraft worlds, about keeping your history and evolution as a player alive. You don't have to place your old and new builds beside one another. That is the great thing about this process. It's so customizable. But also, I think there's something to be said about perfectionism in this game. If you're anything like me, perfectionism is a constant struggle. Personally, I can't help but watch videos of these beautiful professional Minecraft worlds and compare myself. Why can't I just lock in and stick to one world? Why do I feel the need to hide my old builds, the ones I've outgrown, and start over? Progress shouldn't be embarrassing. It should be a trophy. Old builds should be in your world to remind you of how far you've truly come as a Minecraft player, and even as an artist. All those memories and experiences, if you still have access to them, I encourage you to not let them go to waste. Use them as an exercise in letting go, in reminding yourself of how it's okay to grow, and to still appreciate the process through which that growth occurred. It's okay to not be perfect. If it's a forever world you desire, evolution is inevitable. You must learn to embrace this and let go as you grow. So yeah, I'm going back to EB survival in a way, but I'm also going to grow as a builder and as a person, using Minecraft as an exercise in relaxation and self-expression without pressure. And to this new world, its name should reflect that. So I'll call it EB's Forever World. It needs a lot of work, but that's the fun of it. I'm excited to hop in and take breaks and then hop in again. Maybe I'll even bring you along for some builds when I find the time. Happy building, and don't forget to have fun.